The intent of this video is to give you a little background and information on the documentations required of LEAs for the 2021 school year due to the SB 98. So SB 98 will be in effect for an entire school year ending on June 30th, 2021. So all documentation will remain in place for the school year. Traditionally, a school or LEA has to reach a minimum number of instructional minutes annually. With SB 98, that is changed to a minimum instructional day minute requirement for each day, and proof and time value of this will need to be documented. Typically, when we're on campus with students, we can use our bell schedules, our school calendars, or other pieces of information to show documentation for our instructional minutes. But because of distance learning, we need to be able to show the time value of our synchronous and our asynchronous instruction and assignments. And this must be certified by a certificated employee. This instructional day requirement and documentation take effect on September 1st, 2020. That does not mean that what we've done up till now does not matter. It just means moving forward, we will need to have precise documentation in place for audits. So LEAs are required to maintain daily participation and weekly engagement records for each student who are receiving instruction through distance learning. So for every student, for every day, we need to be able to document their participation and engagement, and then also have a weekly engagement record, which includes their instructional time. So weekly engagement records and daily participation and tracking assignments, these are our main goals. The weekly engagement record and daily participation requirements are separate requirements, but they can be combined to meet both requirements within one or two pieces of documentation. The state released a template that they suggested for use. This does not have to be used. It can be modified, or other documentation can be created by an LEA, but all of the pertinent information must be visible to anyone who comes to do an audit. So this first piece is designed by the state in their template to show the instructional activities. So these are your lessons, and if they were delivered in person, through synchronous or asynchronous instruction for the week. You'll see something very similar to this for what Byron has designed. The other piece for the daily participation and weekly engagement, you will see here, this is the state template. Byron took this and made this much more user-friendly for our elementary schools. Due to the nature of middle school, and with many teachers having close to 180 students, it'll look very different for EMS, as they will have to, again, show participation and engagement for every single student and every single day. But most of this will be done through our ARIES system. You will also have to be able to sign and certify not only weekly attendance, but the participation and the engagement documents. So whichever option is chosen, all of the elements must be there in order to avoid a fiscal penalty. The following videos will show you what our documentation will look like in